Chantel from Environmental, please dial 6660. Chantel from Environmental, please dial 6660.
Hello everyone, this is pharmacist Enji. The first thing I do upon entering the anteroom is follow strict sterilization standards and then put on my sterile gown. Now, it's time to gather materials needed for the preparation. But before we begin, we must ensure that the cartwheel is sanitized using 70% isopropyl alcohol. Every single item must be sanitized. Then we proceed with sterilizing each ampoule and placing them in a sterile tray. Syringes are pre-sterilized and kept in their sealed packaging, so they are ready for the direct use. No need for extra sterilization. We simply place them on the cartwheel. We also prepare sterile gauze and alcohol wipes for additional cleaning inside the laminar flow hood. Materials to be taken inside. With everything being ready, we head into the buffer area to complete the sterile compounding process.
It's pharmacist Badra here. After all these carving steps, the last thing that is left is wearing sterilized gloves. With the non-dominant hand, which is my left hand, grab right glove's cuff, which is the non-sterilized part, slide your hand in like so and let go. Slide 2 fingers under the folded cover of your left glove's cuff, slide your hand in and let go. Lastly, make sure to discard the packet. Next, sterilize your gloves with isopropyl. Make sure to do this step to avoid any contamination. Turn on your laminar flow cabinet. Make sure to disinfect the surface with isopropyl containing 70% alcohol first before any sterile compounding. For this, spray this disinfectant on the surface, grab some swabs and start wiping the surface side to side. Lastly, discard of any swabs. Grab your headset and wear it and start arranging all the material. Opening the lid of the IV bag. Grab an alcohol swab and clean its critical point. The doctor has prescribed magnesium sulfate to be diluted in 250 ml of normal saline, which is compatible with magnesium sulfate. As our IV bag contains 500 ml of normal saline, so we will withdraw 250 ml from it and put it in the beaker to discard it later on. For withdrawing, I am using a 60 ml syringe. Fill up the syringe with 60 ml of air, then insert this air into the IV bag. Fold the bag upright. The normal saline rush out. Once the needle is filled with 50 ml of normal saline, take out the needle out of the IV bag. Then, using one-hand technique, recap the needle and unscrew the needle of the syringe. Now discard this normal saline into the beaker. Repeat these steps at least 4 to 5 times to withdraw 250 ml from 500 ml of normal saline bag. Next, we'll be using a filter needle. We'll place this filter needle onto a 10 ml syringe. Using an alcohol swab, we'll disinfect the neck of the ampule containing our drug. Then we'll carefully break its neck. Now, using this syringe having the filter needle, we'll withdraw 2 ml of our drug magnesium sulfate from each ampoule. Now, the purpose of this filter needle is to eradicate any broken pieces of glass that may have been there to contaminate our drug. We'll repeat these steps 4 times, withdraw from each ampule. And don't forget to recap the needle with that one-hand technique. We will unscrew the filter needle from the 10 ml syringe and use a normal needle, making sure that we have 8 ml in the syringe. Then we'll insert this syringe into the IV bag containing our 8 ml of magnesium sulfate, making sure that there is no leakage.
Something bad is about to happen to me. I don't know what I feel.
Once done, shake the IV bag a little and inspect the bag. Put the high alert medication label. Start disinfecting the surface of the laminar cabinet flow. After disinfection, make sure to turn off your lighting fan and your laminar cabinet flow overall. Now, as you're done with the preparation, remember to discard of your syringes and needle medication containers where sharp substances should be discarded, and discard all your swabs into the dustbin. Lastly, remove your gloves and discard them as well. Sanitize your hands, pour the extra normal saline.
After completing the preparation, we exit the buffer room and begin donning of process. Finally, we label the prepared medication, ensuring storage at room temperature and high alert medication label is in place. That wraps up our sterile compounding process. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.
to me.